It wasn't a sudden explosion or a dramatic argument that ended us. It was a quiet unraveling of something I once believed would last a lifetime. When she finally looked at me and said she didn't love me anymore, it felt like I was staring at a stranger wearing the face of the person I used to know. And in that moment, a part of me disappeared too. We had been together for 3 years, not decades, but long enough to build routines, share secrets, make promises we thought were unbreakable. We had laughed together over dinners, whisper about the future like it was already ours. I thought we were solid. I thought we were permanent. Then one day, without warning, she looked into my eyes and said the words I never imagined I'd hear. She didn't love me anymore. My brain tried to reject it, twist it into a misunderstanding. But her face told the truth. No emotion, no fire, just tired eyes and a hollow voice where warmth used to be. I didn't ask questions. I didn't scream or plead. I didn't beg her to change her mind. I just stood there, stunned, letting her words echo in my mind like they belonged to someone else's story. Deep down, I'd seen it coming, the silence stretching between us, the distance that grew wider each day. But knowing something is coming doesn't mean you're ready when it arrives. She said she didn't feel the same anymore, that she wasn't sure how we got here, but somehow the connection had faded. She said she had tried to fix it, but she couldn't. I didn't reply. I simply grabbed my coat, walked out, and didn't look back. Not because I didn't care, but because I needed to protect the last piece of myself I still had. The days that followed were brutal. Sleep became a stranger. I kept replaying her words, over and over, looking for the crack where it all began to fall apart. But there were no clear answers, just silence and pain. I moved into a small place. Bare walls, no photos, nothing that reminded me of her. I threw myself into work, surrounded myself with friends. Fake smiles, laugh when I was supposed to. But inside, I felt like I was breaking apart, piece by piece. I missed her, not just her laugh or her touch. I missed who I was when I was with her. I missed a man who believed in love, in us. But I didn't reach out. No calls, no messages. I went cold, not out of anger, but out of necessity. I had to let go. I tried dating again. But every connection felt shallow, like I was trying to force something that wasn't there. I couldn't open my heart the way I had before. I couldn't hand someone that much trust again. Not yet. Then, almost a year to the day since we ended, she came back. I had just come home from work, tired and sweaty, when I heard a knock. I wasn't expecting anyone. I opened the door and there she was, standing there, looking like she hadn't slept in days. Her face pale, her eyes red from crying. She apologized, said she'd been carrying the guilt like a weight on her chest, that she should never have left, that she had made a mistake. She told me she didn't expect forgiveness. She just needed to tell me the truth. I listened, not knowing what to feel. She looked lost, like someone chasing something they'd thrown away too soon. But she wasn't here to rebuild us. She was here to confess, to release herself. She said she thought leaving was right, that she needed space to find herself. But instead, she ended up more alone than ever. She hurt me, and only understood how much when I wasn't there anymore. Her voice cracked, tears spilled, and I sat there quietly, because I didn't have the same heart I used to. I had changed. I had survived without her. I had rebuilt the version of myself that didn't depend on her love to stand. I told her the truth, that she hadn't just walked away from me. She had destroyed the version of me that believed in us without hesitation. I wasn't angry, just honest. I told her I had spent the last year learning how to breathe without her, how to be whole again. It wasn't easy, but it had made me stronger. She nodded. She understood. Her eyes said it all. Regret, sorrow, the aching realization that some things once broken can't go back to how they were. She said she didn't expect anything from me, only that I know she was sorry. And I told her I had forgiven her, but I couldn't go back. I wasn't that man anymore. And I wasn't going to love someone who didn't believe in what we had when it mattered most. She left. And this time, I didn't chase her. Not because I didn't still care, but because I finally cared enough about myself to let her go. She came back a different woman, but I had already learned how to live without her. That was the hardest part. Saying goodbye to someone who never truly knew how to hold on.